Hey, what's going on? I'm Lando, Success, your favorite motivational teacher, and I have some great information for you today. It is actually one of the most requested videos people have been asking about. A lot of people want to know which is my favorite companies to invest in for dividend growth and companies to hold forever and really never sell. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, make sure you press that like button. Go ahead and subscribe for any updated videos. And make sure you leave a comment. The question of this video today is, have you ever received a dividend from a company? And if you have, which ones? In this video, we're going to talk about dividend aristocrats. That is companies that have grown their dividends for over 25 consecutive years. And dividend kings is the exact same thing, but just over 50 years. So of all the companies that I'm going to talk about, these are not regular stocks that you buy for just growth. These are companies that you kind of want to keep for the rest of your life because we want this long-term dividend money, and the end goal is to have enough dividend money coming in that will be able to pay your bills, especially by retirement. Since my age, I'm in my 30s, my plan is to hold these companies until I'm about 65 and let the money finally start paying me monthly. So we're first going to talk about 5 different companies that are kind of on the safe side, companies that you know about or you probably don't know that they own so many different things. Then after that, we're going to talk about 3 companies that's kind of on the riskier side, but they pay out a higher dividend. Then we're going to talk about the fun part, the stuff you want to know, how many shares you need to hold or own to be able to make X amount of money per month or per year. I kind of did the math. If you owned 10 shares, 25 shares, 50 shares, or 100, that's my long-term goal, is to at least hold 100 shares of strong dividend companies. And I did the math for how much you'll make yearly if you'll be able to make it there. So let's check out the first company. We're going to get the party started with Coca-Cola with the ticker symbol KO. Right now, the price is right about $49 a share. And you see I end up using the chart. And I took it back to 5 years. So that'll give you a wider range of things. Our 52-week low is right about $36. And the high is right about 60. And you see it went to the low when the economy went down. Everybody know what Coca-Cola is. Let's go to Coca-Cola website. You have so many different options from Fanta, regular Coke to Sprite. And people forget it's in over 200 different countries. It's worldwide. You got Minute Maid to Smart Water to Simply to Honest Tea to Powerade, Gold's Beat to Gold's Tea. It's everywhere. Coca-Cola dividend history. You see it say the ex-dividend date. That's when the last time they paid out a dividend. Their dividend yield is 3.3%. That is great. And the annual dividend is $1.64. So that means if you own one full share of Coca-Cola, you would get paid in dividends $1.64 a year, and the price expense ratio is 22%. And if you look down at the chart, you see it say cash 41 cents, then under that 41, and you see it went down. It was down to 40, 39, 37. That's why this is a dividend aristocrat, because it continued to grow every single year for those 25 years plus. So that kind of will give you an idea of how much money you would get by owning a Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola was our first company. I love them. Now you can have the consciousness whenever you go out and shop and you buy a Coke brand or Coke product, you know you are paying yourself in dividends. So that's a great company to hold. Next up, we have Johnson & Johnson. Their stock price is right about $146. If we look at their 5-year chart, you notice one thing. It has been going up, even during the pandemic, even doing a lot of things. Their 52-week low is 109, and their 52 high is 157. Let's talk about Johnson & Johnson. You go to the website, you see the health product section. You have the baby lotion, which we all know in the shampoo, Tampax, Listerine, you didn't know that. And this is the skincare area. And they have a lot of skincare products. And you look at self-care products. Look at this, Tylenol to Motrin, Zyrtex, Benadryl. We had no idea that Johnson & Johnson owned this. Essential healthcare, like I said, Listerine to Band-Aids to all type of different things. And they also have a pharmaceutical avenue. J&J, Johnson & Johnson dividend history. You see the last payout date, you see the dividend yield is around 2%. So 2.77, which is great because you kind of want your companies to be around 2 to 5%. Anything higher, the higher the dividend yield, kind of the riskier the company. So you want some kind of in the middle unless it's a safe company. You see the annual dividend, they're paying out $4.04 per year for owning one full share. And you see it's higher because the share price is a lot higher. I think it was what, $147. Then you see the PE rate is 21%. And we look at their cash payouts. It was down in 2017 to 84 cents a share, which is still great. And they increased it all the way up to $1.01. My favorite thing I love about Johnson & Johnson is it is a recession-proof company. No matter if there's a pandemic going on, you're still going to need Listerine, you're going to need Tylenol, you're going to need Benadryl, you're going to need those products. So this is a company they have so many products. It's not going nowhere. When we turn 80 years old, the company will still be around. So this is one of my favorites. Next up, we have AT&T. What you know about me? Yay. And why don't I have this on a 5-year? Let's click this and do this again. All right, we are back. We have AT&T. We all know about the giant, the cell phone, the cable, but we didn't know that the stock price is right around $28. Their ticker symbol is T, and that just made me realize I don't think I gave y'all the ticker symbol for Johnson & Johnson. But y'all seen it anyway, so y'all figure it out. All right, in the 5-year chart, you kind of see it's just really been going down because ATN, well, I'll talk about that later. But their 52-week high went up to $39 and a 52-week low is down to $26. Let's dig into AT&T. Let's look into AT&T dividend history. You see the last time they paid out their dividend, and look at that high dividend yield, 7.42%. Remember what I told you, the higher it is, the riskier the company. That's why a lot of people don't like AT&T, but still kind of love it because the stock price is so low. The annual dividends is $2.08. The price expense ratio is 17 cents. And you see it's been continuously going up, and right now it is at 52 cents per share. This was one of the articles I was able to find like 2 years ago about AT&T. They own HBO, to TBS, to CNN, to Turner, DC Entertainment. So even AT&T owned a Game of Thrones when that was coming out. So that was interesting to know. Warner Brothers and the rest of AT&T, such as the U-verse and things like that with the phone. AT&T is one of those companies you love to hate because they're in so much debt. It's a turnoff, but their stock price is so good and the companies they own, and you can see the growth with them. So it's a little risky, but we don't see AT&T going anywhere, and they have so much opportunity for growth. I just think they need to switch up their management team because they kind of outdated, and with that power and that much money they have, they should be able to finesse some better opportunities, in my opinion. But I'm still rocking with them. You know we cannot forget about Walmart with the ticker symbol WMT. The stock price is right around $137 a share. And you notice it's been going up over the last 5 years. The crash had no effect on Walmart whatsoever. The market cap is over $300 billion. Look at the low and look at the high. It's going up. Let's get into it. Walmart dividend history. You see the last time they paid out, or the last time they're going to pay out, is 12/10/2020. Their dividend yield is actually a little low. It's a lot of low. It's only 1.57%. The annual is $2.16, and the PE ratio is 21 cents. But the good thing about Walmart, that means they have a lot of room for more growth. And we look at their dividends, the highest they have paid out in most recent is 54 cents per share. Walmart is self-explanatory. I drive and fly around the country for a living, and no matter what small town you go in, you're always going to have probably a Dollar General and a Walmart. So Walmart, it's not too much I really need to say about them. Just buy it.
Last but not least, we have Procter and Gamble, ticker symbol PG, at $139 a share. Lando, who is that, and why have they been continuously going up for the last 5 years, and why is their market cap over 300 billion? Let me show you. If we go to Procter and Gamble website, I click brands. Look at this. From Pampers to Love's, I use this right now. My son, to Bounce, Cheer, Gain, Tide. How many of us use Tide, Bounty, Charmin, Puffs, Always, Tampax, Gillette? I use, like, I know as you're looking at this list, think about all the stuff you use. Old Spice, Dawn, to Gain, to Swifter, to Crest. I have an Oral-B expensive toothbrush, the Vicks, NyQuil, more Gillette, Olay. Crazy, right? Looking at PG dividend history, we see their last payout date. We see the dividend yield is right in the middle, 2.3%. The annual dividend per share, they're going to give you $3.16 a year. You see the PE ratio at 27%. And let's look at the cash amount. The last dividend they paid out was at 79 cents a share. And it's been going up. And you see it was all the way down to 69. So it's just going up slowly but surely. But it is been doing it for a while.
Procter and Gamble, that is as good as it get. We've been giving them money for how many years? I had no idea. We all love Tide. We all love toothpaste and women, the Always, the tampons, everything. You really had no idea that this company owns so many household items that we use on a daily basis. And this is another recession-proof company. When the pandemic completely spiked, guess who had to buy all of those type of products? So I definitely say get on that boat. And remember, once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a black brother giving y'all some free game.
Write down XOM, that is ExxonMobil, which is at $35 a share. Look at the dividend yield, that is at 9%. It is high. But remember, I told you what is high is also more risky because it is the oil and gas sector, and it is taking a major hit right now in that industry. Next ticker symbol is MO, which is Altria. That is $38 a share right now. It is basically a tobacco producing company. So if you have morals and don't like tobacco industry or possibly killing people, don't do it. But me, if people gonna smoke it anyway, you might as well get it from me. And look at that dividend yield rate, 13%. But since it's high, it's a risky company. The last one is CIM. It is a REIT, a real estate investment trust company, only at $8 a share. But look at that dividend yield at 13%. And you know, with a lot of REITs, it's a lot of risk, a lot of reward, and they pay you monthly. You can check that out. Next, we're going to talk about the fun stuff. Let's dig into the money. Here you go.
All right, we're going to start with KO. KO is $49 a share. If you had 10 shares, that is $490. That's how I get that. I just times 10 times how many shares, the price of the share, which is $49 a share. And what I did was I calculated per share with 10 shares off of the dividend rate you will receive, and that would be around $16 a year. And as I go down, you see 25 shares, you'll have to pay $1,200 to earn $41 a year. 50 shares, $2,400 for $80 a year. And last 100 shares, $4,900 for $164 a year. I'm going to breeze through this area with J&J at $149 a share. It's starting with 10 shares at $1,400 since it is a higher company, and it ends all the way at 100 shares at $14,700, and that will get you over $400 of dividend return a year. It is $28 a share. If you had 10 shares, that would cost you $280. That would get you $20 worth of dividends in a year. And at the bottom, we have 100 shares for $2,800, and that would get you $200 a share. Walmart, that would get you $137 a share. That's the current price right now. And at 10 shares, it will cost you $1,300, $2,100 a year dividends. And all the way at the bottom, you see $13,700 for $216 a share. And last but not least, we see PG, $139 a share is the current price right now. 100 shares at the bottom will cost you $13,900, and that would get you over $310 a share. So what I did was added all that in, plus the other ones that I talked about. That will be a total of $58,000 in total shares you will have. And that dividend will get you right around $2,100 a year. That is $175 a month. You can do the math and you can figure it out. Now, one thing I want you guys to remember is that with these dividends, what happened is you're going to always reinvest your dividends. So when you get paid that $1 at $2 or whatever, how much money you get invested in, the way I have mine set up is, I think it's called DRIP, where it's Dividend Reinvestment Program, where they reinvest all your dividends so that whenever they pay you that money, we reinvest it right back into the company. So you got to think of that. Examples that I'm giving you is based on never reinvesting your dividends, the stock price never going up, so you actually earn and make a lot more because the dividend price is going up. Remember, since those dividend aristocrats are raising their dividend price anyway, and plus the price going up and you reinvest in that, where our goal is to reinvest until you're satisfied with how much money you're making monthly or annually. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Once again, I am Lando Success. Make sure you press that like button, make sure you subscribe, also leave a comment, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to try to update at least one video a week, so stay tuned. I appreciate it. See you guys later.
I almost forget, if you want any free stocks, make sure you check the link in the description. For my referral code, you have Stash Invest, you have Cash App, and you have Robinhood. You will get some free stocks from signing up under me. Later.